See the deer? Apparently, she doesn't know what to make of that. I think she might come out in the open. Let me turn this way. I stashed my stuff and I'm now walking. I'm gonna make sure there's a lot of people out here. I'm now walking over to where I stashed it so that I can get onto the trail. Dude, there's people everywhere. Well, if I'm gonna get caught, you'll see it. But I just passed a park, a little swing set park. There's a bunch of people there with their kids. They don't want to look weird with a camera. Draw too much attention to myself. But I mean, you can see those are people that are in the camping area of the park. So there's lots of people here. All right, I got my stuff. I'm about to enter the trailhead. I passed a couple of women hiking on the way. I think I made it past them without them seeing me, so now I'm on the trailhead. So, looks like they had horses out here. Oops. The trail looks like they had horses out here. There's scuff marks in the trail from horses or whatever. Probably earlier today, down in the front half of the park, they have several hiking trails in big loops. So down in the front half, they had horses for sale. I mean, lease. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you look through the trees, that's the road. So this trail goes right along the road most of the way. There's a big parking lot up here where a lot of people parked. I parked way back by another lot over there, and I'm walking through this part where it's a little secluded behind the bushes, so I don't get made out. And a couple of people like looking at me coming in, but probably just ordinary people watching at that point. All right, can you see that? That's the lake I was talking about. So I'm on the back half of the trail, and that's the lake. So the marina and the park and a lot of the other main concessions area is that way. So I'm on the back half of the loop. Here's the trail continues down through there. So that's a nice view. So, but I am going to stealth in along this area here. Hopefully, I'm just going to double check here real quick and make sure that I don't hear anybody coming around the trail. And I passed one lady on her way back the opposite way that I'm going when I came in. So with any luck, I'll give it a minute here and I won't hear anybody coming. But this is a popular kind of an area right here where people like to come and like see the lake. I think there's like fireworks out at one of the bars across the lake over there, one of the neighborhoods. So there's a big suspension bridge. It goes over the lake. It's actually on the river chain. So alrighty, let's get in, get situated, and then come back and see if I can be seen from the trail. Okay, so the area that I chose for this, through the trees that way, is the lake. And I don't know if you can see, it is pretty close. It's probably about, I don't know, but it's a lot closer than it looks on this camera. But through there, that's the parking lot, and then that trail runs right along up through there. So I found this nice tree here that I'm going to use, and then there's another one right over here, nice space, and then I've got plenty of open spot here. It was basically, it looked like it came along, it skirts the edge of there's a trail that looks like the deer have been using, or maybe the fishermen, I have no idea. But I'm gonna set up like right here, and then I'm gonna walk over and see if I can see anything from the trail. That might be called a fire hole plug. Like here, I got a hole that can roll up through and comes out there. And right now, I am getting some small twigs set down in the hole, ready for me to put my ferro rod to work. You people, or anybody who watches this, I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to be optimistic, right? I started this channel because it's what I enjoy doing, and so it's kind of a no-brain way for me to, come up with things about the subject that I'm going to be interested in, I'm going to be motivated to make videos about. And my son wants to learn how to do some of this stuff camping-wise, making a fire, and, what do you do when you got to go to the bathroom in the woods, simple stuff like that beginner people like him at, 26 don't know. Or, even later than 26. I mean, I'm an old buck by most people's standards, not by mine. But, it's kind of a no-brainer thing. But I find myself, mimicking the people that I watched, and when I do my homework about what it is that, I do, as far as how it pertains to a YouTuber person filming. I've never really been on camera before. This is, a first for me. I didn't really feel comfortable about it. I still kind of don't, but you can't be a YouTuber talking about stuff like this if you don't want to be on camera. You either have to hire someone to do the acting, or you do it yourself. So in studying what you do when you're a YouTuber to get the, when you're making a video, or how you're supposed to make a video, everybody talks like because most of them do, have, thousands of subscribers and hundreds of millions of views. I don't. At the time of me making this, I have like 5 views. And in all honesty, all 5 of those views are, family members. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not a professional at this. I like camping. I've been camping in many mountains, Rocky Mountains, White Mountains. I haven't been in the Green Mountains yet. I want to go to Canada and camp there. Been around bears, black bears. Arguably, when I was in the Rocky Mountains, there could have been brown bears and grizzly bears, but I don't think there was. So. I don't think that there was. I think there might have been a cougar at one point when I was around. But I don't know for sure. I know that I was on my way out of the woods. It was really late. It was dark. And the birds and all the woodland creatures had been all around me the whole time. Just a chirping and singing and doing their thing. And then I had the hair stand up on the back of my neck, and suddenly all of the woodland creatures went stone silent. And somebody had said, one of the people that I met on the trail coming in, and I usually do all this stuff by myself, so I'm usually alone whenever I do any of this stuff. But had some people on the way in on the trail that were on their way out on the trail that said that the ranger told them that there was that there was reported to be a mountain lion in the area. So, was there? Don't know. They said there was, but that could have been all. Could have been all stories, but I do know that all the woodland creatures went stone quiet, and suddenly the hair on the back of my neck all stood up and felt kind of weird. It's the end of the day. I would say the sun's gone down. I don't know what time it is. It is day 15, so the sun has effectively set. 8 o'clock was sunset, so it's like the end of the. It's the end of the day. Well, I'm gonna get a bunch of this stuff. This is all of this. I'm gonna use some shavings because the twigs that I was using just don't seem to want to light. I had some tinder. I probably should have brought some birch bark with me. All else fails, birch bark will get it done. But I am not afraid. I have started fires in far worse conditions than this. The down shot, it's cooking. Adventure meals. This is what we got going on. Beef stroganoff in savory cream sauce with mushrooms, onions. So add boiling water, stir occasionally. Stir carefully, close the zipper package. Wait 5 minutes, stir again, and reseal. Let stand for 4 minutes. So total 9 minutes once the water gets boiling. So it's good till 2050 too. So there's that. All right, the struggle continues. I got the billy pot on. Now all I gotta do is get that water to boil, and then I'm good. That's the lake. You can see some of the boats out there flashing. I don't know if you can see them or not, but we're boiling. All right. We got the boiling water part. Take that out. All right. Yeah, that's it. Out with the fire. Whoa. All right. Let me get my thing set back up here. Sorry about that. All right. This just does not want to cooperate. All right. Billy pot together. And I need to stir this. All right. That is stirred. And sealed. All right, now let's do this. There we go. Good. Now, I just got to put my pack on and make sure I haven't left anything. No trash, no trace. Well, other than that mess. Oh, can't see me. Where is my light button? Oh my god. Okay, that's fucking blaring. Okay. Well, I'm back in my hammock. Hope this light doesn't get me busted. I don't hear anybody out there, so I've waited the appropriate amount of time. You see the steam? And I'm gonna take a bite. Not bad. Could use some salt for my taste, but this is it, folks. Well, in summation, it took me a little bit longer than I wanted for the fire to do its thing. I was kind of hoping to be back in here before the sun went down and it was dark, but it is what it is. And so I am gonna eat this. I'm gonna turn this light out so I don't get busted, because the snack bar and the main event thing is like behind me, so I don't want them to see this light through the woods and go, hey, what's going on over there? The whole time I was doing the fire, I was afraid that someone was gonna come marching out of the woods with a set of handcuffs, so, but they didn't. So all right, well, I will see you in the morning. Oh, can you see me? You can't see me. Well, underneath the A-frame here, it's dark. It's kind of dark out here too, but it's morning. I'm gonna go out into the open over there and see if we can see the sunrise. The moon was out all night long and it was bright. Well, I mean, as bright as it could be for nighttime, but it was weird. It was like there was a light on. It was like there was like a street light. So, but I'm gonna go check out the open area over there. Should be able to see the lake. It faces east, so we should be able to see the sun coming up. Well, there it is. You can hear the guys over there loading their boats in to go fishing. So I'm gonna go get torn down and out of here before I get busted. All right, I'm walking back on the trail. As you can see, I'm wearing a different shirt. Yesterday, in the past 2 days, it was about 82 to 86 degrees. It's a boat launch over there. Some guys launching their boats. And last night, when the clouds blew off and the moon, which was huge, I tried getting some pictures of it, but the camera wouldn't get it. There was a big orange moon that came up over the lake. I don't know why it wouldn't get it, but it was huge. And then after it changed from orange to white again, it just lit up the night. It was like the street light in the forest. But with all those clouds not in the sky, the temperature went down. It was like 48 last night, and the wind started blowing, and I was not anticipating that. It's a good thing that I brought this thermal t-shirt. Otherwise, well, okay, I would otherwise I would have been even more uncomfortable. I just brought the one blanket that you see there, and no base layer. And don't let anybody tell you that you don't need a base layer in a hammock, because when you're up in the air, that wind sucks the heat right out of you. So, hence the reason for me jumping at the bit when the sun came up to go, let's go get warm. So, but aside from being covered with spiders' webs on the way out, I'm going down the trail now. I'm about to get to the Jeep. So, with that said, for a stealth camp in the bag, and you saw it all here. So, if you liked the video, do me a favor. I need all the help I can get. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button to be alerted to new stuff. Somewhat like this. I plan on keeping it kind of, shall we say, like a buffet. You know, a little bit of fixing this, rebuilding that, modifying this, camping in the big forest, camping in the suburbs, and stealth camping where I think it'll be exciting. So, hope I don't get caught. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.